Um, I don't know who needs to hear this, but um, you are bigger than any obstacle that you might be facing right now. Um, you are better than you've ever been. You're the strongest you've ever been. Um, what you have coming to you is bigger than you even set for yourself. Um, the key at this time is patience. I've been hearing a lot from like we're in retrograde season, and for me, like not only am I dealing with the Mercury, I who am a Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Saturn's in retrograde right now. Okay, and Saturn don't fucking play. From what I've learned from astrologers, you know what I mean, and a lot of tests and a lot of lessons. You know what I mean, and if you're not learning your lesson, um, you getting it. You know what I mean? Like you getting rocked, and like I feel like some of these things are beyond our control because like a coworker was telling me about a parent who need a heart surgery. You know what I mean? Like some shit is beyond your control. You know what I mean? But what you can control is your mindset when you're going through all of this. How you holding up? Um, have you taken on any better coping mechanisms? Where are you at with your shadow work right now? How positive are you trying to stay while all this shit is going on? You know what I mean? Um, I've been battling intrusive thoughts like a motherfucker, and just really wanting to be one of those people that goes through this massive shift in my life. I had to learn that like this is happening because you asked for it. You wanted expansion, but you also weren't listening. You know what I mean? And like, if I could be transparent, I am like heavily battling with addiction right now. And for myself, it's like I don't know. I had real like crackheads in my family. We have motherfuckers stealing appliances and shit like that, stealing fucking TVs and VCRs and shit. You feel me? So like, I ain't lost nothing over what I do. I have gotten in trouble over it though. And it's like I feel like I've had waves where I really fucked around. You know what I mean? Like I come from the hyphy movement in the Bay Area. What you mean? Like this or die, bitch. I lived in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like after I lost my brother, nigga, I was fucked up. Nigga, there was a lot of blow everywhere. Let me just say that. If I could just be transparent. So for me, it's like I don't even do none of that shit no more. I don't party like that. But I drink more often. Like I'm an advocate for victims of trauma. So me doing my work, I'm also being triggered by my own past traumas. And I'm also a single mother who is raising a toddler. And y'all, toddlers are terrible. I'm being abused right now. Like I am the victim, okay? I work really hard to provide a home for him and he just does it. And I'm like I love my baby. That's my joy, but it's a lot. You know what I mean? I do get overstimulated. So just yeah, so over time, like I just noticed that like my ass be needing a fucking couple shots of tequila, like, and it got to like a everyday thing. So I've been cutting back on that shit. Like it's just like I've been getting a nudge, like it's like my spirit has been. It's time, like we gotta let that shit go, and I was in a training today talking about substance abuse, and like I was triggered at first and then I got like sad, because we were talking about how it's hereditary. Hey to everybody that's in here. Thanks for showing some love and support. What's uppers? What's uppers? Um, but I just like, and what made me come on live and just like kind of just share this with whoever needs to hear it. Maybe, a lot of us, shit, living in this economy, adulting, being a parent, co-parenting, sometimes can be harder than fucking parenting. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta parent your fucking parents. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on for a lot of people. And, like, it's easy to run to coping mechanisms. It's easy to want to go doom scroll. It's so easy to like to to run to a vice, you know? So um like I said, like I feel like what's going on with a lot of us with this retrograde is just like you already know what you need to be doing. And if you're not doing it, then like it's like you're getting checked by the fucking universe. Like, damn, give me a break. You gotta give him a break. He doesn't even know it's on fire. No, so sorry, I love Finding Nemo, but yeah, it's just so I think I just kind of lost train of thought when I was going on my little rant. But what brought me here was just giving myself grace for feeling like a little shame about the addiction. Like I like to turn up, god damn it. When I was younger, when I was like in my 20s and shit like that, like I lived a partying lifestyle, you know what I mean? But it does I'm also a creature of habit, you know? And I always had like somewhat of an addictive personality. Like when I was a kid, before it was like before I started smoking weed and shit like that, like I'll have like a fucking it can be a certain ice cream that I just like obsess over. It could be a boy I just obsess over. A song, like it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so as a parent, and I'm sitting here looking at my kid, and I got scared because like I noticed he had like I just started letting him use the tablet, and this nigga be, excuse my language, but like he just be like on I don't like how he is on YouTube. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it's just like if I feel like he's already addicted to YouTube. You know what I mean? And like, I just like I fear him being an addict because like I said, we were in a training and we were talking about how it is hereditary, you know? And me and his dad, like we met on a party scene, you know what I mean? Like we kind of, you know, so it's just it made me feel feelings of shame. It made me feel feelings of guilt. It made me feel feelings of fear. But in that moment, I had took a deep breath and I allowed my God body, my higher self, to console me. And it's just like this shit was given to you. You know what I mean? These habits, this life that none of us asked to be here. Like, well, I mean, technically, I guess we chose this, right? And if that's the case, me and my soul need to talk because you chose this. Ain't no fucking way. This is the family you wanted us to be in. Like, that's crazy. This is the life I'm supposed to. This is the generational shit I'm supposed to dig us out of. Like, that is not fair at all, bro. Like, what the fuck? But this was things that we were given, and although I have shit to work on, nigga, I wasn't doing crack when I was pregnant. You know what I mean? Like I've had habits that weren't that severe, I might say. I did party drugs and shit like that, but I've gotten off of them. I can get off of shit. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not sitting over here selling my body for drugs. I'm not selling household appliances. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually doing gut cleanses and taking different supplements and stuff like that to like make myself healthier. I'm in a gym. You know what I mean? Like it's like you already are a step. You are fields ahead from what the fuck you came from. So give yourself grace. You know, like really give yourself grace. Like I remember they told me, you know, and I'm being transparent. This is my motherfucking page, AAA, and never even introduced myself. First through last of all, it's your girl Barbie Drees, and we back with another one. AAA, what's up? What's happening with the family? Now I'm popping. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Just like me being transparent about like my upbringing and shit like that. Cause I come from, you feel me? I come from the Bay Area, California. You know what I mean? Like, where crack hit first in the fucking country, and just to dismantle the fucking Black Panthers. Period. 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 Look up on your motherfucking history. And my family lived in the Bay. You know, and my family was affected by that shit. And I remember my mom's like and I never witnessed this, but it was things that I knew. My mom used to take my brother to fucking to go panhandle with her and shit. You know what I mean? Like present day in 2025, I take my son with me to Lake Merritt to vend. You know what I mean? I do pop-ups. I sell my merchandise. Hey, you feel me? Strip Club Laundry Co. You feel me? So it's like we already got a leg up. The ancestors are already grateful, and they, it's like we keep talking about breaking the generational curse, and like a lot of people aren't realizing we've done it in so many different ways. We do it every fucking day. Every decision that we make, we are doing that shit. Even when we fucking up, it's still not what we came from. It's a lot to be grateful for out here, man. It's a lot to be grateful for. And even in the midst of all this chaos, you have to find the motherfucking butterfly in the middle of the tornado. You feel me? You gotta find a unicorn in the middle of the hood. That's me. Hey. You feel me? Like, you gotta find the rose that's growing out the fucking concrete. And nigga, they do this. If you ever walked around Oakland, California, you will dead ass find some type of flower growing out of concrete. You know what I mean? Like, it's beautiful in the middle of the hood. What the fuck But I digress. I just wanted to come on and say some positive words. It's been really hard for me to come on my platforms. I swear, I just go through these times where it's just like, I need to hear something, so I don't want to say anything. Like, I need to read cards for me right now, so I don't want to read for other people. You know what I mean? Like, and it took a lot for me to just do this. Like, I just kind of blanked out before I started, like, digressing in my head and thinking about some shit that doesn't have anything to do with this. And, like, I honestly didn't even know what I was coming on here to say until, like, like, higher self just kind of kicked in and just like, okay, press play, press live and say shit, So, yeah, we bigger than all these obstacles. And what we have coming to us is bigger than what we can imagine. And that's why it's just like, when it comes, you gonna see like, all right, big dog. I see, like, we gotta, even when things aren't working out, you literally have to find the lesson. That's what real shadow work is. Like, finding where you fucked up in this situation. I can point my finger to a few motherfuckers, but what did I do to get me into this? You know what I mean? Like, and if it was their fault, then why was I so easily swayed by these motherfuckers? Why did I trust these motherfuckers so much? Like, it's like, some way that shit can tie back to you. It's never. I can't say never because there are, certain cases and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, shit, if there's kids being, it's just like there's kids being like kidnapped and shit like that. That's not their fault, like, so that was just an example that popped in my head. I'm also an advocate for victims and survivors of human trafficking. Not the easiest job to do. I work specifically with CSEC youth, which is children, commercial sexually exploited children. So, yeah, commercial sexual exploitation of children. Yeah. So, sorry if I like make those little references. I do some like really heavy work, but the world is a very fucked up place sometimes, And I feel like one thing they be telling us in these trainings is like never to tell our clients that everything's gonna be okay, because they say like, because we never know. But if you empower them, then it's going to be. Like, that's the one rule I don't like as an advocate. What the fuck you mean I can't tell this person it's going to be okay? Because for me, the reason why whenever I was in victimhood, I never identified with being a victim because I always knew I was okay. I always knew I was about to get out of that shit. I was going through domestic violence, nigga, and I fought back. So that's why you had to I'm like, what you mean I'm in a abusive relationship? Like, I will bust this nigga shit if you get in my... Robert better not get in my face. So... Drop that motherfucker. Sorry, that was a Step Brothers reference. Anyways, yeah, like when I was in victimhood, like I never identified as a victim, So I feel like that's probably very much so why I'm an advocate, because it's like I like to empower people. Nobody bullies you, you know what I mean? People do what the fuck you allow them to do to you. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, even if it's your fucking parents and you underage, nigga, I got emancipated. Y'all not about to play with me, bruh. Find somebody else to play with. If find somebody else to play with was a person, nigga, hello, the fuck? I will go to court about this shit. For real, So, I just like, I know life be like, it be feeling like life is whooping your ass. And like I remember like when I first started just like going through this awakening, not knowing what the fuck was going on, because I was not spiritual back then in any type of way, shape, or form. And I just had my own affirmation though. Like, I'm a writer, I'm a creator, I'm a creative. So, you know, I had my little slogans and catchphrases, but like when I was going through shit, I remember I used to always say like, life is trying to kick my ass. Trying. Like life is trying to kick my ass. But I'm not letting it. I'm gonna fight back, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how big you are. Like, have y'all seen my big brothers? Like, I'm only 5'2", okay? I'll take a big nigga down though. I don't give a fuck, nah. But yeah, just like energetically though. I'm saying this all energetically though, you know? And well, I mean, I meant that physically, but I mean, I just want y'all to like receive it energetically, right? Like, you gotta be a giant in your story. You gotta be a giant facing the storm, facing the tornado, facing the earthquake, facing the tsunami, facing all this shit. You have to be the giant, you know? This is a big ass universe. It's a big ass universe. And like, we literally are in assimilation. So eat that motherfucking mushroom and grow the fuck up. Be the biggest Mario you can be and beat Bowser ass. Every time I'm going through a thick situation, I always feel like it's Bowser's castle. You know what I mean? Like, I always have these references. It's just like, you can't take this shit too serious, because if you do, it's going to overtake you. You know what I mean? So like, I strongly do understand and like agree with the whole being delusional. Sometimes you gotta be delusional. It's like, even if being delusional is logically analyzing something to make it entertaining enough for you to get through it. Whoo. Can somebody write that shit down? Because that, like, it's like if I look at you like a fucking clown in a circus, you know what I mean? Then it's gonna be entertaining. So all the little foolery that you doing is not gonna get to me, because you a clown in my book anyway. So you funny. You just, you feel me? Like, you a jester and I'm like queen, and you're, you know, you're supposed to be putting on the show for me. That's why you doing too much in my presence. You know what I mean? You feel me? But, you know, then that's the creative in me too. We create worlds. We are portals. People are portals, and you create that shit for yourself. So what do you want? What do you want? Do you want to like thrive in misery or fucking rise, my nigga? And you know, I'm trying to think of another word. It wasn't quick enough. You know what I mean? But like, rise in a victory. You feel me? Thrive in misery or rise in a victory, you know? But like, what you want to do in the situation? Because like, we all got free will. And I'm gonna always say that, and people need to understand that nothing is fated. There are multiple timelines existing within and without each other. Excuse me. Which one are you trying to jump on? You know? And I know like a lot of people, just depending on your frequency is gonna depend on whether you understand this shit or not. And this is for whoever it's supposed to be for, you know? And I hope that it did touch somebody. I hope it is getting through to someone. I hope it is like putting some perspective in whatever chaotic situation that's going on, because like I said, I've been hearing a lot. There's been a lot of chaos going on for a lot of us. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm still in it. You feel me? I haven't made it out. The smoke has not cleared yet. I don't know what the fuck is ahead of me, but all I know is that everything is about to work out for me. Everything always works out for me, and why in the fuck wouldn't it? And yeah, that shit happened, but I wasn't listening either. You feel me? And like, honestly, the outcome of me fucking up is actually a good thing, because now I am about to be treating myself better. And the empire that I'm trying to build for myself, I can't possess that if I'm still partying like I'm fucking 25. You know what I mean? Nigga, I am 35, nigga, and I am in the process of building an empire for myself, my child, and his kids and their kids. You know what I mean? Nigga, we can't fuck around right now. I'm black, nigga. I'm black. I grew up in the hood, nigga. Like, I already have fucking centuries to make up for. It's not like shit was given to me, no land was given to me, none of that shit. Nothing was passed down, nigga. We got to create this shit for ourselves. You feel me? So it's just like, niggas need to buckle down. What do you want? What do you want? Stop asking for this big ass shit if you're not ready to lock in. Stop asking for all this luxury if you're not ready to lock in. That shit ain't given. The only way that all that luxury is given to you is if you're gonna be a fucking sex worker. And you better have a good ass trick, my nigga. For real, for real. And you better be good to that motherfucker. And it's a lot of shit that you might have to put up with. A lot of shit you might not. You know what I mean? So it'd be easy for some of us. You know what I mean? You feel me? You gotta look up on the right one. I'm playing. But I'm not even preaching that type of shit. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, what type of freedom? Are you trying to have freedom, or are you just trying to have luxury? Are you trying to just look good, or are you trying to be free? You know, like, but how are you gonna get that if you keep constraining yourself to your own habits, to your own bad habits, to your own addictions, to your own misery, to your own codependency? And just like, you just being around, just who in the fuck are you even spending your time with? Whose energy are you interlocking yours with? Like, why are you around these people? If you want better for yourself, why are you around these people? You know, like, it's a lot of shit that needs to lock in. A lot of shit that needs to buckle down. You need to buckle down and lock in on a lot of shit. You feel me? Like, as a fucking whole, you know? Like, what do you want your body to look like? How do you want your health to look like? What do you want your circle of friends to look like? What type of people are they? What type of professionals are they? Like, what type of settings do you want to actually be in? Who do you want to network with? What do you have to do to get in these rooms legally? Without selling yourself, you know what I mean? What you got to do? What the fuck do we got to do? I don't know if y'all just heard that engine, but what we got to do? Did y'all hear that? What do we got to do? You know? And, like, some of us are still trying to figure that shit out. I'm one of them, you know? Like, but it's just like, as I'm going through the motions and I'm writing shit down and I'm looking shit up and I'm doing my research, is, you know, your body's telling you, this ain't us. This ain't us. This is a good idea for somebody that's into this type of shit, but this ain't you. You're not going to keep your interest long enough. How do we create the life that we want, being exactly who we want to be, how we want to be? You know? Like, and all that shit is possible, nigga. Like, that's why I had to come on, because it's like, why the fuck I'm sitting over here spending time watching other people when I do the same shit? You know? Like, and we all got a job to do. We all got a message to put out. You feel me? It ain't about how many tarot readers is out there. It's not about how many fucking spiritual coaches are out there. It's not about how many Reiki healers are out there. It's not about how many rappers or female rappers or this and that. It's not about how many. It's about who you are authentically. Because that's what you bring to the game. Yeah, it's a lot. It's not even over congested because it's enough for all of us. Nigga, it's enough to go around, nigga. It's plenty of us. Like, what the fuck? Wait, that's not even a... My bad. I know I do need to get my battery replaced. That's why I be so, like, insecure about fucking going on live at my house. That's why I like to do this shit in nature. But I just talked to my landlord this weekend. He's just like, if you bring me if you get the batteries, I'll come and change them. I'm like, thank you. I'm a single female that lives alone with my 3-year-old roommate. Okay, guys. So I'm sorry for the beeps. Yeah, the beeps. But a message was needed to be said. So that's why we're here, family. But yeah, just like figuring out who we are, like, and what the fuck we want to do. Cause like, just in locking into that, what needs to be dropped from our plate? What are we holding on to that's not necessary? What part of you is stopping you? Cause can't nobody stop shit around here but me. You feel me? So, and I will even scream at myself, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What part of me won't let this go? What part of me won't stop doing this? Like, why am I, you know, like, sometimes you gotta have to have that banter with yourself. You have to go crazy. And tripping is healthy. Most definitely. You gotta trip. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta trip on a bitch. For real. But like, tripping is healthy. You know what I mean? Like, and it's all just like all different words for shadow work, people. This is all just a fun game of shadow work. Being able to just like confront yourself. It's hella easy to deflect your issues and your problems on the other people. It's easy to blame other people. Why you made me do this? What the fuck is that? Nobody forces me to do anything. Like, if I don't do shit that I don't want to do. You feel me? Period. The fuck? I don't know. I don't thrive in victimhood. A lot of people do. And that's the best way to get out of your own way is to stop being the victim. Period. Like, that's just what the fuck it is, you know? So, I just, you know, like I said, I don't know, like, if somebody just coming on or whatever, but I'm just talking about like all the chaotic energy that has been in the that has been hitting a lot of us, you know what I mean? And just like how to handle it, trying to tap in with everyone and just see how you handling things and just like trying to give a positive word and also just like, you know, whatever's coming out is coming out, you know? Like I guess this is me channeling. This is crazy. I keep getting these fucking calls. What the fuck? Um, you know, but I do have a tarot channel. That's what I was saying. Queen Pen Tarot 888. I am a tarot reader as well. I might like come on here and do a reading later once I get my kid from daycare. But you know, this is your talented, intuitive, the host of spirituality, leading all you bitches to the promised land, myself included. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna. I think I'm about to wrap it up here. And I love y'all. Stay strong. Stay strong. This shit ain't happening to you. It's happening for you. You know what I mean? You already are a step ahead of the rest. You know what I mean? We've been cleaning up a lot of shit that's generational, and we're doing a damn good fucking job, and don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. You are a great fucking friend. You are a great mother. You are a great fucking person. And if you aren't on that shit, be the greatest piece of shit that you're ever going to be. And that's on period. You feel me? Well, I'm an asshole. I'm the best one, goddammit. When I'm being a bitch, best believe I'm the baddest and the best and the worst. You feel me? So own that shit, whoever you are, whatever you doing, whatever you own. And stay strong. Stay strong. I'm gonna come back on here for the 8-8 and do a little reading and just tap into the energies. That's really what I was gonna do in the first place. But like, I don't know. This was more of a intuitive download, you know, some dope ass downloads from yours truly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna close it out here. Thank you for everybody that, you know, is tuned in, rocking with me. You feel me? It's your girl Drees, Barbie Drees to be exact. And I'll catch y'all on another one.